Hello class 9. Today we will do the quick revision of chapter 4 NCERT linear equation in two variable. So keep watch the full video without skipping. See student, ax plus b is equal to 0. This is a linear equation in one variable. A and b are two constant and x is a variable. So this is a one variable. So it is the linear equation in one variable. This another linear equation in variable. This is a linear equation in two variable. A, B, C are constant, X and Y are two variables. But this is not enough definition. Suppose the 1 mark question is there. What is the general form of linear equation in two variable? We have to write this one, and a part of this one you have to write A and B are real number where A and B are not equal to 0. This is also applicable in the one variable, but in your course there is a linear equation in two variable. So question based on this may be asked. Question based on one variable we are already done in the class 8th. So we'll do the practice of this one and some basic concept. So this is general form of linear equation in two variable. Given are some examples. Now let us do some practice. 2x minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. So it is very easy to identify. A is equal to b 2 and b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 5 by comparing this general form. A is 2, b is minus 3, c is 5. But suppose the equation is like this: 5x is equal to 9y. So this is not a standard form. We will arrange this: 5x minus 9y is equal to 0. Now this is A and this minus 9 is B and C is not there, so C is equal to 0. Suppose x is equal to 4. It is given. So we can convert in the form of linear equation in two variable. How? X plus 0y is equal to 4. This can be arranged in the form of linear equation in two variable because there is no y in the equation. So we'll write 0 into y. So here A is equal to 1 and B means coefficient of y is 0 and C is equal to minus 4, not 4, because standard form is x plus 0y minus 4 is equal to 0. Comparing with this one, these are A, B, C. Now represent the situation that sum of my son's age and my age is 57. Son's age is x and my age is y. So the x plus y is equal to 57. So this is a very simple example. Just I explained you. The situational problems also come in examination. We have to arrange these words in the mathematical form. X plus y is equal to 57. So in the standard form we will write x plus y minus 57 is equal to 0. If we compare by this general form, A is 1, B is 1, C is minus 57 and C is minus 57. Now see the solutions. Solution means suppose the equation is this 5. So there are many solutions. If you write in place of x 1, in place of y 4. So 1 plus 4, 5. 1 and 4 satisfy this equation. So one solution is x1, y is equal to 4. Suppose I write x 6 and this y is minus 1. It is 5. So 5 is equal to 5. This also satisfy. X is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 1. So this is a solution. But on other hand, if I put here 7 and y is equal to 2, it is coming 9. So it is not satisfying. The 7 and 2 are not solution. The values of x and y which satisfy the equations are called solutions. And how many solutions are possible of one equation? Infinite. You remember there are infinite many solutions which can satisfy the linear equation in two variable. Now this exercise we already done. In video playlist you can find out this one. The playlist chapter 4 linear equation in two variables. They're very simple. And see student, this kind of the questions are very important. This is very simple, but you have to practice of this kind of the questions. Now let us have some important questions. See question 1. The sum of two digit number and the number obtained by reversing is 121. Formulate this situation. A very important question. two-digit number. Two-digit number means suppose 98 is two-digit number. We can write in the form of 9 into 10 plus 8. Similarly, 79 we can write 7 into 10 plus 9. Two-digit number can be performed like this. So suppose in general there is a 10x plus y. You are not supposed to take the let the two-digit number is xy. We'll suppose let the two-digit number is 10x plus y. This is a number, and according to question, the another number obtained by reversing. The reversing means these digits. Suppose 79, we reverse the digit, so it will be 97. So we can write 10 into 9 plus 7. 79, we can reverse it 97, and we can write 10 into 9 plus 7. Similarly, 10x plus y is a one number in the question and another number by reversing. So 10y plus x. The sum is 121. If we add all these, 11x plus 11y is equal to 121. So we divide the whole equation by 11, we will get the x plus y is equal to 11. So this is the situation we perform in mathematical form. X plus y is equal to 11 because we divide the whole equation by 11. 11, 11, this is 11, 11 ja 121. Now similarly, now let us do the another question. Taxi fare for first 2 km is rupees 15 and for subsequent distance is rupees 8 km per hour. Taking distance x and the total fare y, write the linear equation in two variables. A very important question. You try to understand the taxi fare. The total taxi fare is x, total taxi fare is y, and the total distance is x. We have to perform in the linear equation in two variable this situation. See the total fare y we can write will be for first 2 km it is rupees 15. So we paid the rupees 15 means we are breaking the y. You assume that we are breaking the total fare y. 15 we already paid initially when we are sitting in the taxi for first 2 km. Then total distance was x. Total distance x. So in x we will write here x minus 2 because for first 2 km we already paid. For the remaining distance, we will give the fare rupees 8 per kilometer. You try to understand total fare 15 for first 2 km. Now in the total distance means x minus 2 will multiply by 8. According to this deal, rupees 8 per kilometer. So per kilometer means x minus 2. Now the remaining distance is x minus 2 because for first 2 km we paid. So we will solve it. It takes minus 16. So this is 8x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the situation. This is the linear equation in two variable. We perform these words in the mathematical form. Now next question based on the graph and algebra. A birthday cake with mixed flavor of vanilla and chocolate with the ratio of 2:3 by weight. If the weight of vanilla is 10 gram and calculate the weight of chocolate. If the portion of vanilla and chocolate is 2:3 in the cake. Let vanilla is x and chocolate portion is y. So according to question, x is to y means x upon y is equal to 2 upon 3. So we can write 3x is equal to 2y, or we can write 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. So we represent this situation in algebraic form. 3x minus 2y is equal to 0, linear equation in two variable. Now it is said in the question, calculate the weight of chocolate algebraically and verify graphically. Algebraically means we'll put this vanilla. The value of vanilla is given 10 gram. So 3 into 10 minus 2y is equal to 0. So 2y is equal to 30, y is equal to 15. The y chocolate portion is 15 gram and the vanilla portion is 10 gram in the cake. Now let us see the graphical solution. We'll plot here this x-axis, y-axis. I'm drawing it roughly. Equation was 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. Now one by one we'll take some values. X is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, y will also 0. You can calculate, this is very easy. Now suppose x is equal to 1. 3 into 1 minus 2y is equal to 0. So 2y minus 3 is equal to minus 3. Y is equal to 3 upon 2. Means x is 1. Then y is 3 upon 2 means 1.5. Now let us suppose y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2, 3 into 3x minus. You have to try the easy value. That not should be the 1.333, 1.3 bar. So it will be 4 upon 3. So let us take the y is equal to 3. 3 through the 6. So 3x is equal to 6. So x will be 2. You take some convenient values. So these are convenient values. Now x0, y0, the first coordinate 0, 0. Now 1, 1.5. 1 here. Suppose this is 1, 2, 3, so 1.5. 1.5 and 1. This is another coordinates. Now 2, 3. This is 2, this is 3. So another is 2 and this 3. And similarly, we will find out here 10 and 15. That was our answer. We will join this one. This is a straight graph joining all these coordinates. So I draw it roughly. So here you will find the 10 and 15 that we already calculated algebraically. So the solution you will get here 10, 15 when you draw the actual graph as per scale, proper scale. So these were some basic concept and questions that might be come in the examination. If any doubt, you can write in the comment box. Now next we will see the next chapter. Thank you.